Dude, St. Stephen. I play 44 card Lightsworn Dino at the San Diego Regionals. I want to give a shout out to Team Brown, Joshua Aravello, Antonio Paz, and Aaron Cortez. I want to give a shout out to John, the person who sponsored me, and I want to give a shout out to Timothy Hutchinson for telling me to play this deck. So I'm going to get right into it. Okay, so first up we got 3 Conductor, best monster in the deck. Literally just kills everyone turn 1 and turn 2. And you got your Overtext, the guys that searches the pill. Usually I don't summon him because this guy by himself is just way better, so yeah. I play the 1 copy of Rex, combo piece obviously. 3 copies of Overraptor. Overraptor dumps this to get the pill, or Overraptor adds this to hand, or it can set up this for the pill so you can make Logi or Dolka. So those are all the dinos that I played. You got 3 copies of Wolf, 3 copies of Raiden, 3 copies of Felice, and just 1 copy of Lumina. So in game 1, I usually try to, you want to mill these as much as possible so you can try to make Curios. But a lot of times Curios didn't pop up unless I used the Conductor, because Conductor is light as well, so it makes a 3rd target. So those are all the Lightsworns I played. I played 2 copies of Thrasher. I was originally playing 1 Goblin Dirk, 1 Thrasher, but I feel like it's better when you're trying to go first because you don't have to worry about it getting Baylor or Ghost Ogre or anything. So I opted for 2 copies of Snow because usually I just send it with Curios, and yeah, I didn't want to draw 3 because I bricked with them. 1 game I bricked with them, but yeah. Then you got the 1 Balancer Alert. This guy's a good tech card. Banish, you get to special summon level 4 monster in your hand. It's really good with Overraptor. It's really good with, setting up like even more progressive plays. And the 1 copy of Spirit Master, obviously, so you can blow up stuff with the Snow. And you can also banish these guys with a pill and you can get the effects off, so that's pretty good too. Then the 1 Glowable, because Trishula is like one of the best monsters in the game. Self-explanatory. And for my hand traps, I'll play 2 Ash and 2 Ogre. I sided these out every game. I'm not going to play this. I'm going to play 3 copies of this card. This card sucks. Spell cards. 3 recharge, 3 charge. Pretty self-explanatory. Lightsworn staple. Thins your deck. Helps you draw. This card didn't get ashed 1 time. This card got ashed 1 time, like the entire day. This card got ashed. This is probably the best spell card in the well, one of the best spell cards anyways. It got ashed 1 time, and when it did get ashed, I banished Spirit Master and I banished Rex, and then I killed him on that turn because I had another Rex in my hand. I had a Conductor Tyranno in my hand. 2 copies of Sarks for the banished guys, the Rex, the Balance Lord, and the Spirit Master. And then I play the 1 ofs, the Foolish, the Reborn, and the Soul Charge. This came up 1 time. This is pretty self-explanatory because it's you can send the Overtext and you can add the pill if you don't have the Overraptor, and Reborn's just Reborn. I don't understand why that card came out. In my extra deck, I played 2 copies of Omega. I only ever made 1, but having the 2nd one is always nice. Scarlet Red Dragon, probably the best level 8. This guy probably did over 12,000 points of damage by himself that entire day. This card's really good. Trishula, best synchro monster in the game. 1 Dweller, 2 copies of Minerva, 1 Babushka, and I played 1 of each of these because I didn't know which one to play. So I like having the options over, and I think I made Logi more than I made Dolka, so if I did need space, I'd probably cut that guy. Then the guy I summoned no times that day. This is always nice to have, but it just never came up, so I don't know. If depending on more testing, I might cut those. And then my Lake Monsters, the 1 Underclock Taker, the 1 Curios, and the 1 Decode Talker. Those guys are pretty self-explanatory. And then in my side deck, 3 Lancia. This only helped me out. I played these against Trickstar, but they never came up. I played it against Infernoid, and Infernoid invoked, and I destroyed them, so it was a pretty good side deck card. 3 Veilers. I played against World Chalice, and they didn't even get to play. Like, majority of my games were all 2-0s. Like 7 of my rounds were all 2-0s, and yeah, just these guys helped out a lot in that matchup. Then you have the Kaijus. I played 1 of each of these guys because I didn't have a Gamma Seal, and I played the 1 Slumber. And then I played 3 Twin Twisters, and then I played Raigeki and Dark Holes. Like, if I won game 1, I always side deck these guys in. I side deck these and the 1 Doggeron in. So, always be able to wipe their board and then go for a game. Majority of my games, come back to me. Majority of my games, like ended my turn one if I was going second, or my turn two if I was going first. Every single time I would just summon two overwrap, I would summon two a conductor tyrannos, and I would just like run over the board and I'd do a massive amount of damage. So um overall this deck did really well. My only loss was to Pendulum, and it's only because he was playing the OTK with like the Zexful guy, and I couldn't do anything. And then game two I bricked and I milled all three of my Tyrannos, and I couldn't like there was nothing I could do about it. And the guy that I lost to ended up like losing. He didn't even make top eight, so that's why my tiebreaker was really bad, and ended up getting fifth instead of fourth. I really wish I could have got the deck box, but you know, it is what it is. So that's the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day.